Hello, good morning, happy Monday, happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Today is MLK Day here in the US, which for my non-US people, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was a preacher up near Atlanta, which is about 4 hours away from me, and a huge civil rights activist in the 60s. He was really instrumental in a lot of like really big things, like he spoke at the March on Washington and he gave tons of speeches. He was really big into the peaceful protests and all of that stuff, so he was like really influential, and he actually died for his beliefs and was assassinated. So every year in January we remember him and his sacrifice on, I think it's like the third Monday of January. Strange day to have a holiday. I don't know why they picked that and not just like a day, but regardless, that's what today is. So that's why I am not at school, and it is 10 o'clock in the morning. I just got out of the shower, obviously, and today I have a couple of things on the to-do list. So Tali, come on. My dogs have this weird thing about going from like the hard ground to the carpet. It like freaks them out, and it's like a psychological block. Like they can't, I don't know. And so sometimes they just sit there and act really freaked out, and then they like run, and that makes them like spin. It's just a hot mess. Anyway, today I have a couple of things to do. I have a lot of product photography to do today because I got a lot of things finished this week, and specifically this weekend. I usually don't work on the weekends. I try to, if I am gonna work, only work one day, and I did not do that this week. On Saturday, I edited videos all day, which I was supposed to work on products all day, and I did not. I edited videos instead. So then on Sunday, I had to edit all the videos, when on Sunday I wanted to product photography. So now today, I need to do product photography and post said products. But I got a lot done. Let me show you what we're working with. So during the week, I finished a bunch of like matching games, which are really easy. Those are the kind of products that are like super helpful to have in your arsenal, because literally it's just like, you know, create the template and then like copy paste, copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. It's great. And so I got a bunch of those done for hearts, and then also I have snowmen. Did I not print out the snow? Oh, I already printed out the snowman. That's what it is. They're in a separate pile. Okay. And then I was working on a creation set for my Bible class. So I have like printables, which for me printables are, there's like question and answer and just different activities in the printables. And then I have like coloring sheets that tell the story. So I always add my own little thing. So like they have to write what everything is. And then there's a couple of things at the end of that one, including this little guy. I tried 2 new things this time, which I'm very excited, 3 new things this time, which I'm very excited about. So I made a flip book, which was more complicated than I thought. So I need to cut these, but when you pop it up, it has the different days of creation. And there's also one that doesn't have the clip art, so the kids can draw the pictures instead. And then I also made a booklet, which I'm very proud of myself for, you know, just trying new things. So we have each one, and there's one that has clip art on it so the kids could just color, and then there's this one where the kids are like drawing. And then I love this one because it goes through like each of the days of creation, and then it says thousands of years later God created me, and then they can like draw a picture of themselves, and it says, and God said that it was good. So I'm excited about those. They're different, and I love making different products and just seeing how they go over and seeing if they work, you know. That's one of my favorite things about this business, is like you just get to do so much experimentation. So much fun. I also made like a whole set of creation based like crafts that are all like paper based, so they're pretty easy to do. But there's like spinners and like all different things. So lots of new things to try out. It's gonna be a lot of product photography. I've been talking for a long time. I need to get on with it. Anyway, so I need to do product photography. I wanted to film a video for you once my hair dries a little bit. And then at noon, I'm going to hang out with a friend who used to teach at my school. And we're gonna have lunch and watch a movie, I think. And then come back and I'll probably finish all of this, because I also had some old products I wanted to take pictures of, but I don't know if that's gonna happen because this is a giant stack of things to do. So that's how my day is gonna go. welcome to my Monday. One more thing, I also need to make sure that I finish up a little bit earlier because like I said yesterday, I spent like the whole day working on products, and on Saturday I spent like probably like 1 o'clock until like 7 working on videos. And I have found that when I do that, it makes me feel really exhausted. And so if I had like had school today, I would have felt horrible because yesterday I worked all day long, like literally 10 o'clock to I stopped around 6 with like an hour in the middle where I ate and went and got the groceries. But if I had gone to school today, I would have felt horrible just because I would feel like I didn't have a weekend and I didn't feel rested. But since today I didn't have school, I didn't feel like it was a big deal. But that means that today I need to make sure that I finish early enough that I am not feeling that way tomorrow. So if it doesn't all get done today, it's okay. Telling myself that. I don't know if I believe it. It's like all right, I got done with my new snowman and my new heart matching games. I still have all of my creation activities, which are gonna take a lot longer because I have to like color them in and do all that stuff. And then I also have, I wanted to do product photography for my old heart and snowman matching games as well, so I can redo those covers and pictures and listings and just make them better. So that's a lot of stuff. I didn't get to that part yet, but we got a chunk out of it. I just filmed a video that will probably go up before this. I just set you on top of this box, which is why I have my second cup of coffee. Look at this mug. Isn't it adorable? I thought it was nice because I was reading this morning. And so I'm about to go change my pants because right now I'm wearing sweatpants, so I'm at least gonna change into like nicer looking leggings and go over to my friend's house. And I probably will not be over there too long, probably just like eat and watch the movie and then come back so that I can get the stuff finished up. It's a lot of stuff. I wouldn't have agreed if I had known that I was gonna have all these things to do. And the problem for me for product photography and videos is that I need nice lighting, and by the time I get home from work, right now since it's winter, it is like dark. And so I'm like, I can only do product photography on the weekends and when I'm home in the middle of the day, or if I get my lights like all jigged up, which is just a lot of work and it still doesn't look as nice, so I would prefer not to. So that's where we are, but it's okay. I'm trying to be more well-rounded and work less, so here's me being more well-rounded and working less and stopping work to go hang out with a friend. Hello, I'm back. I had a great time with my friend. We had chicken parm and ice cream sandwiches, and we watched Hamilton, which you may not know, but I love Hamilton. And I exercised great restraint. She'd never seen it before. I exercised great restraint and did not sing through the whole thing, even though I know all the words. And then on the way home, I like blasted it in my car because I was like, all of the pent up, it's just so good, so good. So it's about 4 o'clock. My new problem is that since it's 4 o'clock, the sun is a lot brighter. So when I got home, this is what I saw, and like, that's not gonna work. But I like to try to keep, this is a mess, don't look at that. I like to try to keep all the product photography here to make it easy. So I think if I close these blinds, it'll still be bright enough. I always edit them anyway. That should be fine to do a little bit more progress. I probably only have like an hour-ish until the sun is just like, it's just not gonna work anymore. It's gonna be too dark. So I kind of need to prioritize, which means I have to decide, do I want to do the other matching games or do I want to do the creation sets? Because here's my thing is I did the new matching games this morning. I wanted to go through my old matching games and get those photographs so I can fix the thumbnails and all that kind of stuff. But is that more important, or is the new products, are the new products more important? I don't know the answer to that, because since I need the sun, I won't be able to do more product photography until next week. So I'm like, what can wait till next week? Like, creation doesn't have to be out now, but like I want to post them now. But it's probably smarter to do the other ones, right? So that they have a better fighting chance. And these, and since those are like snowmen and hearts, I want them to be up ASAP, because snowmen are like what's selling right now. I've already seen quite a few of them selling, and then hearts are like Valentine's Day, which is actually really close. So I think I'll see if I can finish the matching games, and then maybe I can get through like 1 or 2 of the creation products. I made like 6 because that's just right. See, this is why I like Hamilton. You know, the first time I watched it, and if you've seen it, it's on Disney Plus. Wonderful. Don't watch with your kids, for a warning. But there's this part where they're talking about Alexander Hamilton, and they're saying, they go, why do you ride like you're running out of time? Ride day and night like you needed to survive. And I was like, they're talking to me. Just all throughout the whole thing, I was like, oh my gosh, I am Alexander Hamilton. Except I'm not, you know, creating a new country. But my work's important too. Right? Okay, my camera battery's flashing at me, so I'm gonna go do something. Dolly, come in. Come on, come inside. Come in. Good job. Very impressive. I know I smell like another dog. Do you like my snowflake leggings, by the way? Charlie likes them. They match your eyes. Do you want to shake? Oh, look at you. Okay, let me go do something important. Alright, so I just finished with the old heart matching games and then snowman matching games, and this was like actually kind of emotional for me because y'all, these were one of my very first products. Like, it said the copyright was like 2018, and I made these 3 sets of matching games and they did really well, and so then I made all the heart matching games and I did shamrocks and like I did all these different things because these did really well. But like, look, on the piano, I put the little top hat to mark which note it was, and it was just really nice and sweet. And like, I've seen some of these selling, and so it's been really fun to be like, oh my gosh, like these are still selling after, oh my gosh, what is that? It'll be 4 years this winter, so like 3 years. Like, that is absolutely insane. So never underestimate, you know, the time that you're putting in now. And you can always go back and make them better later. Add product photography, change things, make it better. So all the matching games done. That took about 30 minutes. I can tell because I've been watching this that I've already seen, but you know, it's okay. So I'm gonna do as much of these creation activities as I can before it gets dark out. So there's that. I also just got a text from our principal and said, I don't know if I mentioned this, but last week we got a ton of COVID cases. We haven't had any since like September, and I guess our school is still doing, actually I was just wondering the other day, we were sending the whole class home if somebody got it, and I was like, I guess, you know, we're not doing that anymore because we hadn't had anyone do that since like September. literally this past week, like almost the entire school has gone out. I think Monday we were supposed to have 3 or 4 classes. Like that's what we were down to because we had so many confirmed cases of kids who had been to school like that day and then found out they had it, and this new variant has just been spreading like insane. I know so many people will have it, and then, you know, again, so like literally on Friday I had 1 class. Like 1 out of my 5 classes was in school, and as far as I know, they're still supposed to be there Monday. But I just got a text from my principal that said that our school's gonna be all virtual this week. So she wants to do like a Zoom call and talk about that, but I don't know when. She didn't tell us when. So I will probably hop on that to see what the deal is and all of that. Because I don't have anything ready for virtual, so. Woohoo! You know, after the past 2 years, I have gotten a much more relaxed, much more like go with the flow kind of attitude towards everything, but especially when it comes to school. I'm like, okay, you know, I just don't know what's gonna happen ever. Even when it's not COVID, there's other random crap that gets thrown at me that I have just like really chilled out about it. And so I'm like, okay, it'll be fine. So that's where we are. All right, well, I got through 1. So I still have coloring sheets. These are, oh, the craft set, the printables, the Tolly. This is a freebie, and then that's another craft that I did not finish, but I think I'm officially out of light. So it's like, it's getting dark and it's just gonna be a whole thing. But made a video and photographed this little guy, which these are 2 of the same. This one has clip art in it. And here is another reason that you should always do this, because I noticed a typo. It's supposed to say, God saw that it was good. So now I can go fix that before I post it, and for the video I just kind of like covered it up. And since this is extra, because this is like, for those who know the creation story, this is the 7th day, and then I added a little extra 2 pages that didn't need to be in there. I can just crop that out of the video anyway, and it'll be fine. And then I did not do this one. So another little hack is I usually only do half of them. So this one is available. That one has like clip art in it, and this one does not. It's just blank. So the kids have to draw the pictures instead. And so I did one and not the other, and then I can just take photos of both together, and it still looks bright and colorful, and that helps. I also grabbed some pieces of paper that I've been using as like a little background. I'll link this guy down below as per usual. I use it all the time to hold my phone, sometimes to hold my camera as well. And then I found these little snowmen that I included in my little like snowmen pictures as well. So trying to do a little better. I think I want to buy like a set of crayons that I don't use, that I just use for photography, so they'll like look nice and not be, you know, like all worn down like these are. So a couple of things I want to get. I don't know when I'm going to do these because again, I need light for that, but it's not as much of a rush for these as it is like the snowmen and the hearts. So I can go ahead and get this set up, and then I might post these products and just use screenshots, and then once I do them like next week and color them in, then go back and redo it so that they can have the photos and videos and stuff, which isn't great, but it might be better than not posting it at all. What do you think, Wally? Tolly is my very helpful assistant. All right, I need to update my content calendar, specifically the blue ones, because I had some blogs planned out, and then I rearranged because I had some that I wanted to post first, and it just happened. Also, we need to get on to February because we're already here. So we only have this week and then one more week, and then it'll be February. So I'm gonna do that, do my planner, and yeah. All right, so I just hopped off the Zoom with my principal to talk about what's up. Did my planning, made some tea, did a little bit of reading while I was waiting for that to start. And basically she was saying that we just have had so many cases. We have like almost every class has at least one case, and a lot of them have multiple cases, that we're gonna be virtual this whole week so that basically we can restart on Monday, assuming we have enough staff and the cases are going down, because that would be 10 days from Saturday to the next Monday, which is enough quarantine time for anybody. So that way pretty much anyone who was sick or was in close contact will be ready to come back next week, assuming again we have enough teachers and staff, because that was another big thing. It's like we have so many staff that are quarantined with their kids, or who are sick, or who, you know, they have to quarantine, or just all those different things. So that's what's up. I wanted to pop on here and let you know. I don't know exactly what I'm doing yet. She said tomorrow she's gonna have us on like distributing devices, distributing lunches, that kind of stuff. So I don't know if I'm supposed to do virtual classes later this week or what the deal is, but we're just gonna take it as it goes. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I love just having like a nice chill vlog. I feel like the only thing we did in this one is product photography, but you know what? It's important. So there we go. I'm gonna go make some dinner. We're having great chicken salads, and yesterday I made enough chicken for yesterday and today. So I literally just have to like heat up the chicken and then throw it together, which is excellent. So I'm gonna go throw that together. We're gonna eat, watch some TV, chill out, have an excellent little afternoon. And there we go. So have an excellent week. Bye.